Stop recording video.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse here, and I am back for a quick hardware review. I wanted to touch on a device that I covered in the recent Global Accessibility Awareness Day stream, and I recently just picked this up a few months ago, but haven't managed to do a video for it. What we're looking at here is it is called the Belkin Tablet Stage, and I will leave a link in the description below. You can pick it up on Amazon. I don't know if you can, where else you can find it, but I picked it up on Amazon. This is a foldable plastic tablet stand, or you can use it as a phone stand. It works actually really well for that, but it has a couple of nice uses. So it's the first thing you'll notice is that it's got a little bit of weight to it, but that's because it's sturdy. It isn't one of those like foldable cardboard jobbies where, like, you know, the cardboard goes bad, or like that really thin plastic that seems really bendy. It just works really well. So if I back out here a little bit, you see the whole stage on my desk. So it doesn't really take up a whole lot of room. But what happens, you know, you put your paper under here just like you would like a CCTV or something. And you can use this in a couple different ways. So up here, you have this little guard here that kind of flips up and down. So it's like your guard, and I could put my phone in. Actually, I can grab my work phone just so you can kind of see. So I could put my work phone, let's say right here, and then I just feel underneath, make sure, like I said, if I move this, and I look, you see the little area down below, but I just set my phone here, and this is level. So for anybody who wants to use Seeing AI, who wants to use Voice Dream Scanner, KNFB Reader, if you still got that, any of these apps to do some OCR, read some text with your phone. I know some blind users especially have trouble trying to figure out, you know, like, how high do I hold it? You know, maybe I have it at the wrong angle. This is kind of a surefire way to help with that. So I find, you know, you kind of have to do a little bit of experimentation. You might want to put your text sideways depending on what you're viewing, but you have enough clearance when you have this thing level. It's pretty high. You know, like I can take my thumb here, and it's, you know, like, if I stretch my hand out all the way, I can barely reach it with my middle two fingers. So it's got a good clearance underneath it, so you can do OCR with your phone. So if you're looking for a stand that is still pretty portable, still very simple to fold up and unfold and use, this is probably the way to go. It's actually really nice. A coworker of mine, he bought one and turned me onto it. I'm like, hey, you know, this is pretty cool. And remember, I showed you another hardware review video a while back called the Just Stand, J-U-S-T-A-N-D. If you want a really powerful tablet stand where you can raise it, lower it, tilt it, like vertical, horizontal, flat, angled, like any number of things, that is the ultimate flexible tablet stand. And I still use that from time to time, both to use my tablet, my iPad as a CCTV, or to even just watch things on it. You know, like I can have my computer over here, and then I can have my tablet look, you know, kind of a second screen doing something else. It works great for that. So, but this Belkin Tablet Stage, the one thing I will say is, like, it's good and bad. There's this rubber there's like this rubber surface where you put your phone or your tablet here. It's good because your tablet doesn't really, or whatever device you're using, it doesn't really move. It helps with, you know, slipping off of the stand. So that's good. The bad thing about it is that this thing picks up every fleck of dirt and dust and debris and dog hair. Like my friend of mine, he has a guide dog, and you know, he had it in his office, and you know, he's got a guide dog, and you know, you could just feel it. Like there was dust and, like, you know, dog hair. Like you try to clean it, you can try to wipe it off, and it kind of does. You can kind of do that, but like it gets dirty pretty quickly. So you just kind of have to live with, there's just kind of going to be a little bit of this rubbery, you touch the rubbery surface here and it's kind of got that dirt, kind of dusty, dirty funk a little bit. So you just kind of wipe it off pretty often. But this whole stand up here, like I said, I'm laying it flat for OCR. But then if I want to use, let's say my tablet as a CCTV, you can do that. I can tilt it down and it is a sturdy thing. I can shake it and it doesn't really move. Like I can put my 12.9 inch iPad on it, my iSlab, as I call it. Let me grab him. And this, by the way, I'm going to be doing a hardware review for this soon. This is my new 12.9 inch 2021 M1 iPad. So even this monstrosity, it fits on there. The only thing that you have to realize if you put the camera down here or if it's up in the upper left-hand corner, you have to remember that, you know, you don't just look under the center because the tablets have the camera's in the corner of the device. And so unlike a CCTV where you typically have the camera in the middle and you can kind of adjust that easier, you kind of have to bring it out more to the, in this case, the lower right-hand corner. So it's a little bit weird sometimes, but honestly, you know, then you can have your big tablet and you can put an iPad mini up there, a regular 11-inch iPad or Android tablet, whatever you're using. But the thing is one of the main reasons I bought this new iPad is the new micro LED screen. It is super sharp. I'll talk about that in another video. But it also has better and more camera stuff. Oh, because it's actually the case, never mind. Stupid me. But it's got more of a case on it. So, or it's got more camera on it. So I have tested this as a CCTV, and even my 2018 iPad Pro looked really good. Remember, these iPad Pros have camera flashes on them now. So, you know, you have devices like a lot of these Android CCTVs, but so many people, they grow up in school and they're using iPads in school. And they like the apps. You know, I love Voice Dream Reader. I love Seeing AI. There's tons of apps that I like to use on my phone and my tablet. So I like to kind of stay in that ecosystem. And if you get this tablet stand, it just sits on there. You know, like I said, it's got that little ledge, so it's not going to slide off. And it's sturdy. Even this ginormous 12.9 inch iPad Pro, it's sturdy. So this, I think, can make a nice modular tablet-based CCTV, especially for people who want to stay in iOS land. You know, you have like the Connect 12, you have the, I think was it the Prodigy, or there's so many of them. There's been probably a good 4 to half a dozen of these Android CCTVs. And they're not bad. But like I said, a lot of people don't, you know, some people want Android, but some people just want to stay in iOS. And because the camera has a flash on it now, and the screen is great. I mean, look at that blue pop. Come on, wake up. Really? I touched the screen and you're not going to wake up? Come on. I mean, look at that nice blue. That just pops, man. It looks really good. But yeah, I mean, this can work really well as an OCR station. It can work well as a CCTV. I can keep it as an angle here, or I could just set it here. And like I said, I could turn something on. I could have a web page, my social media. I could have my Twitch stuff on the side here, or just be using my computer and have some other music or movie playing in the background. It works in a lot of different ways. And the other thing is it's not as costly, and it's not near as expensive, or it's not near as complicated as the just stand. So to fold this thing up, all you do, you go like this, you flip that down, you flip this all the way down. There's a button on the right-hand side, which I'll show you in just a moment. You flick it down. Let me take the thing away here. There we go. And now it's folded. So I'll grab it with my left hand here. And you see there's a big old button there. You just push that in, and that's how you take the back part of the stand. You fold that up. It's just a flat bottom right there. And like I said, there is a little bit of heft to it. So, you know, if you're looking for a really, really light stand, this may not be exactly what you want. But if you want something that's a little sturdier, if you want something that's going to last a little bit better, this Belkin Tablet Stage, I would highly recommend. I'm definitely going to be showing this to more people at work when I do tech assessments and whatnot, and I'm gonna probably be using it from time to time myself, just for a quick unfold, and boom, I want to use my tablet for something. It works great. So like I said, I will leave a link in the description below. Right now, I've seen the price fluctuate a little bit, but it's generally between 70 and 80 bucks on Amazon, because like I said, there's a lot of plastic in here, some metal, and it is sturdy. Like I said, it can hold an iPad Pro 12.9 inch just fine. But it's, like I said, 70, 75 bucks, give or take, on Amazon. I've seen the price fluctuate a little bit, because after I saw my coworkers, I'm like, I should get one of these, and I never did for the longest time, and then I finally broke down and got one. So, you know, while I was keeping an eye on it, I did see the price fluctuate a little bit, but that's what you're going to pay for it. And if it's something you're going to use on a regular basis, you know, and again, think about if you're already familiar with an iPad, you want to keep that going. You know, you're looking at probably $2 to $3 grand for some of these Android CCTVs or more. You know, you can use the iPad you already have. You get a $70, $75 stand, and there you go. You got OCR, you got CCTV, you can use it with your phone, your tablet, and there you go. So that's a wrap. We'll wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the Belkin Tablet Stage. I'll leave a link in the description below. Hope you guys liked the video. Like it if you did. You can follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and of course, right here on YouTube. So until next time, I will chat with you guys again later.
Stop recording video.